What's up, humans? It's Steven, and it's time for Lost. This is season 1, episodes 3 and 4. Let's get it. Man, y'all have no idea how excited I am for this. I've been thinking about this show all day.
Find her. Have to bring her back.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
So he really thinks she is dangerous and that she's a criminal. Oh.
Dangerous.
I didn't know he had a picture of her. Dang, even in a mugshot, Evangeline Lilly is still fine.
This is Australia. This is us.
Nice.
Okay, so the plane did take off from Australia. I figured that might have been the case.
On the same northeast route every commercial airliner bound for Los Angeles does. Now the pilot
Australia
set
to
it
Los
off communication
Angeles.
with the ground, correct?
Yeah, 6 hours in. He turned around and headed for Fiji.
So we changed course. Regrettably, no one knew we changed course.
Pilot said we were over 1,000 miles off course.
Yeah, that's the crazy part.
We're stuck in the middle of damn nowhere. How about we talk about that other thing?
Why does the southern guy have to be the asshole?
This mission Abdul picked up on his little radio. The French chick.
I'm offended.
They're all dead. The transmission's been on a loop for how long was it, Freckles?
16 years.
Right. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, let's.
Well, we have to tell the others when we get back.
Yeah, tell them what exactly?
What we heard.
You didn't hear anything. I'm not a stupid translator.
No one's going to tell them anything.
Wait, no, we gotta share the info.
We heard. Without fully understanding it will cause a panic. If we tell them what we know, we take away their hope. And hope is a very dangerous thing to lose.
Okay, I don't know if I 100% agree with that. Like, yeah, in a larger group of people, a larger society, yeah, you risk causing a panic. But I think amongst 48 people, we have to spread the information as much as we can, because we don't know who could piece together parts of the information. Like we have this one guy, Saeed, who is well versed in expedition, in combat, in a lot of things that are gonna help them survive. We don't know who else among the group like has knowledge about certain things like this that they could offer if given the information. So I mean, obviously you can't just go out with the information willy-nilly, but I do think we need to like at least develop a council amongst all of us. I know it's just like day 2 of being here, but yeah, not off to a good start if we lie about what we found out.
So what's his story? He looks kind of dying.
He's not gonna die.
He's yellow, man.
His wound is infected, but the antibiotics will fight it off.
What if they don't?
And his body will shut down.
What's this?
He's like, this is the chick you were hanging out with, bro. Oh.
What are you doing?
Why'd you keep it in your pocket, just out in the open?
It's out there.
Took my gun off me, boy?
Please, you've never even held a gun. He doesn't believe in guns. He goes on marches.
She's spraying him up.
Al Jazeera's a network.
I'll keep the damn gun.
We should give it to her.
No, actually, no. Don't give it to the convict. Oh, yes, flashback.
Morning.
You were sleeping in my sheep pen.
So does she know how to use guns or does she not? Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
You're an American.
Canadian. Graduated from college and figured
How'd you get to Australia?
Australia was top of my list, so I hopped a flight to Melbourne, but I don't know anybody here, so I just figured I'd walk for a while,
And you just happened to wander onto my farm.
This is sus as hell.
We couldn't send out a signal because
Oh, she's gonna
there
tell
was
him the
another signal
information.
blocking it. We had a signal. It was a distress call from a French woman. She said that the others were dead. It's been playing for 16 years, Jack.
Anything else?
It's interesting. All his shots were shot on the soundstage, and all her shots were shot on location.
How is he? Man with the shrapnel on the side.
It's touch and go.
You wake up?
Just for a few seconds during the surgery.
Say anything?
You got something else you want to tell me? She gotta tell him, because the longer she goes without telling anybody, the worse it's gonna look when it's like revealed.
Rescue ain't coming. You're just wasting your time. Trying to save a guy. Last time I checked, had a piece of metal the size of my head sticking out of his breadbasket. How many of those pills are you gonna use to fix him up?
As many as...
Yeah, we do probably need to save those.
It's not looking at the big picture, Doc. Still back to civilization.
Yeah? And where are you?
Me? I'm in the wild.
He has like this air of chaos, and I kind of love it.
Hey, sorry.
I was gonna get some more water.
He's looking at her different now.
Matt, I'm Kate.
Hi, Kate.
Hi.
This is where you say your name.
Hurley.
I was just looking for Jack, and I thought he might be in
Yeah,
there.
no. He went to go get some medicine over there.
He's like, they gave her a gun.
Yeah, in the, you know, I gotta go get that water.
Oh man, Hurley reminds me of Samuel Tarley.
Weren't you going to say goodbye?
Wrote you a note.
You've been here for almost 3 months, Annie. And every time I ask you about yourself, you get that look in your eye. I always knew you'd leave here someday. I guess I hoped it wouldn't be in the middle of the night.
Now he's come to see her like a daughter.
Hey, Annie, why don't you just stay one more night, eh? I'll drive you to the train station first thing in the morning. I promise.
Famous last words. Nah. Oh, he went straight for the choke. God damn. I don't know why she had to get that close to his face anyway, though, to be honest with you.
He's bleeding internally, and his fever's pushing 104. And his abdomen's reaching.
This man gonna die. I think we gotta save our meds.
So what are you gonna do about it?
About what?
About him?
I told you, he needs water.
Will he suffer?
What?
Will it be quick?
No, it won't be quick. 2, 3, maybe 4 days.
Oh.
And he'll feel it.
Yeah, he'll feel it.
Can't you put him out of his misery?
It might be about time.
I am not a murderer.
There's a difference between murder and mercy. If you won't give him mercy, you are essentially torturing him.
You hungry?
I ate on the train.
Why is he stalling this?
What are you looking for, Ray?
What?
Bro, did he call the cops on her? Did he find out who she really is?
I got a hell of a mortgage. If it makes you feel any better, it's a hard decision, Annie.
My name's not Annie.
What did she do?
I haven't given up on your dog. But I'm gonna do everything I can to find him.
No, you won't.
Yeah, Walt, I will.
You don't care about Vincent.
I'm gonna get your dog back as soon as it stops raining. Hey, listen to me. I'm gonna get your dog back.
Oh, it stopped raining. Get the walking, Pops. I'm glad you got her better there, bro. Oh, this is awkward. Turn around.
Something was
Turn around, bro.
me. So, you know, if you're worried about it, I didn't see anything.
Someone sitting out there listening to that poor boy scream all night knows what's got to be done. Hell, there's only one bullet left. Be damn near poetic.
Well, we definitely can't use it now. I don't understand why he didn't just pull over. Oh my god. Oh, this dude's definitely about to die. Oh yeah, he dead. You gotta go, shawty. It is about to blow. Oh, I forgot about the arm. Oh. Hey, yo. I was wondering where he was.
Kate!
Oh, she let him do it. Smart. Oh.
What did you do? What you couldn't. Look, I get where you're coming from being a doctor and all, but he wanted it. Hell, he asked me.
Okay.
Something had to be done.
No way. How did you mess that up, bruh?
Guys,
One to the temple. It's not that hard. Where did he shoot him?
You shot him in the chest? I was aiming for his heart. You missed.
Oh my god.
Perforated his lung.
Oh my
take
god.
There was... I only had one bullet.
Bro, are you serious? I love this guy. He is a whole vibe. Oh, he's calling for Vincent. Look at this. My guy. Let's go. And he gonna let the dad take the credit for it. Let's go.
Thought that you should be the one to bring his dog back to him.
My nigga, let's go. Tell him what you did or didn't do, allegedly did.
I want to tell you what I did.
Yes, but we're not gonna get that info right now, are we?
Why he was after me.
I don't want to know
I do. Nobody cares what you want, Jack.
who we were, what we did before this, before the crash. Doesn't really.
Damn, that might be the hook.
3 days ago, we all died.
That's the hook right there.
We should all be able to start over.
Oh, come on. Don't play the sinister music while looking at this, man. Ah. I like him. I don't want to not like him. Damn it. Oh. Okay, we got a couple of things to talk about before we roll into the next episode. So that final little conversation between Jack and Kate, I feel like that's going to be the hook for this show. At least it's the hook for this season, because they echoed the whole fresh start idea earlier in the episode in Kate's flashback. So I just really feel like this is the hook is essentially all these people are starting new lives. You know, who they were before doesn't really matter. It's about who they're going to be now. And I think I think that's really evident in the fact that we know that we have the wrong view of a few of the characters so far. Like they are hinting at, you know, how we see this person is actually wrong. They've been kind of trying to go that route with Kate. You know, ever since she's been on the island, she's been nothing but helpful, resourceful, a beacon that people can kind of look to. and they are trying to tell us within everything that is not who she was before she went over to Australia. So and with that being said, I'm really disappointed in the final shot when they showed John, because this entire time he's been just a chill. He's been a vibe. He's been making the best of his situation. He did that really kind thing and constructing the whistle and finding Vincent, and then letting the dad take the credit. But then we end on that very sinister shot of him with the sinister music, kind of detailing that he probably has ulterior motives and he might be a villain of the show or a villain of the season. So that disappoints me. And then with Sawyer, the guy Sawyer, the southern dude, clearly he's a complex character, which he actually stated in like the first or second episode that he is a complex character. But we can see that behind all his bravado, there's gonna be a little bit more meat to his character, and I think that also kind of showed in him messing up the Mercy killing. So yeah, we're playing with a lot of character dynamics here, and I'm really digging it. So yeah, let's just go ahead and roll on to the next episode.
Come on, Vincent, cut that out!
It's something in the woods, ain't it?
I'm gonna shed some light on this thing.
What the hell is that? Oh, they're boars.
They're gone.
뭐였어요?
Boars.
Well, y'all got food. Now that's actually a good thing. Time to start fashioning some weapons. At least we know there's meat on this island.
But we crashed 1,000 miles off course. They're looking for us in the wrong place. It's been 4 days.
4 days. I wonder, are we gonna get any time skips in this show?
What are you making?
Too soon to talk about. I'm not sure if it'll even work.
You're trying to pick up the transmission, aren't you? The one we heard on the transceiver.
If the French woman's transmissions have truly been playing on the loop for 16 years, then there must be a power source on the island.
Good
A
man.
significant one.
Unless the island is the power source.
I may be able to use the transceiver to triangulate the signal. Find out where it's coming from.
So what can I do to help?
It appears you're as anxious to get off this island as I am.
What's going on? Jether here's holding the last of the peanuts. My own stash. I found it in there.
What about the rest of the food?
There is no rest of the food, dude. We kind of ate it all.
What?
There are plenty of things on this island we can use for sustenance.
And exactly how are we gonna find the sustenance?
Mr. Locke? Hell yeah! My boy is an action hero.
Okay, Mr. Locke, what is it that we're hunting?
Boars.
You know there are wild boar on the island?
Yep.
Razorbacks by the look of them. The ones that came into the camp last night were piglets, which means that there's a mother nearby. So I figure it'll take at least 3 of us to distract her long enough for me to flank one of the piglets, pin it, and slit its throat.
He said that so matter-of-factly. He's an assassin of some kind. A weapons dealer, something. Yeah. I feel like he's like a contract killer.
Yes.
Colonel Locke, is this line secure?
Colonel Locke.
Target area is acquired. Maneuvers are a go for 1,300 hours. Repeat, we are a go.
Roger that. We'll convene at the usual rendezvous point at 1300 hours.
Locke, I told you I need those TPS reports done by noon today. Not 12:30, not 12:15, noon.
So is he insane or is this a front job?
Sai gave me this so he can triangulate the distress signal we heard. Find the source.
This isn't about boars.
I'm a vegetarian.
when did she become vegetarian? Because she was definitely eating eggs and bacon at the farmhouse.
Hi.
Hi. Shannon, right?
Yeah. I was just gonna go for a walk.
Oh, she gonna try and get him to catch the fish for her.
Yeah.
Don't fall for it, man.
Sure.
She's gonna put you to work.
Hi. Rose, right? Everybody's getting pretty worried about you, Rose. If you want to be alone, that's fine, but you have to take care of yourself. We don't have to talk. Let's just sit for a while.
That sounds huge. What the hell?
Hey, quit giving us the steal signal.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's not good. It's mirroring the beginning of the episode.
Your troops are across enemy lines.
Patience, the quality which you lack, GL-12, is the hallmark of a leader.
Hallmark, huh?
It's a game. It's a game.
Cruised your file in human resources? You've never been in any of the armed forces.
I'm just playing a game, Randy. It's my lunch hour. I can play a game.
Yeah. Tell me, what's a walkabout? Experience the dream.
I hate this guy's haircut and his sideburns.
Not that you would understand, but a walkabout is a journey of spiritual renewal where one derives strength from the earth and becomes inseparable from it.
Wake up. You can't do any of that.
Norman Croucher.
What? Norman what?
Norman Croucher. Norman Croucher. Double amputee, no legs. He climbed to the top of Mount Everest. Why? It was his destiny.
That's what you think you got, old man? Destiny.
Why are you being so unnecessarily an asshole?
Locke?
I wonder why he keeps looking at his foot like that.
Yeah, you take him back to camp. I'm gonna get that boar.
Bro, you already dropped the ball once. You're not about to do this alone. Oh, he said don't tell him what he can't do. Yep.
Excuse me. Your name's Saeed, right?
Yes.
I just found this. It's got your name on it.
I love her accent. Wonder who that is. Lover? Yeah, likely.
And I haven't even told you the best part. Do you remember the authentic Aboriginal walkabout?
Sure, that's all you've talked about for weeks.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna do it. I'm flying to...
Is he paying for these phone calls? I have a lot of concerns about John's mental health.
John, we've talked about this. I like
I
you,
know.
and I've enjoyed talking with you these
so have I.
past few months.
8 months.
I'm not allowed to meet customers.
Yep. Oh, man.
Is that what I am to you?
Yes, bro. You pay money for this.
Isn't what I do. I don't, maybe you should find I don't know, a therapist?
I have a therapist.
John.
I thought you understood, Helen. You know me better than
John,
anyone.
if we talk any longer, I'm gonna have to charge you for another hour. That's another $89.95.
$89.95 an hour. In 2004, mind you.
I'm gonna climb this tree and attach an antenna.
You gotta climb that.
Yeah. Don't worry. Climbed a lot worse.
What? I want to know what she did. She seems to know a lot about she seems to know how to do a lot of things except hold a gun, which I'm starting to think that she was lying about that too. Oh, come on. Run, run. This is not your fight. Oh, he's seeing it in daylight.
Maybe if you wanted to say something, you know, about your husband.
What?
I'm just saying if you wanted to say goodbye to Bernard.
Doctor, my husband is not dead.
Oh, no.
It broke off in mid-flight. I'm sorry, but everyone who was in the rear of the plane's gone.
They're probably thinking the same thing about us.
You know, I was actually wondering about the back half of the plane and where that what?
Doctor? You coming?
And he's gone. He's gone. What the hell?
Locke's gone. That thing.
Wait.
It was moving in his direction. There wasn't time.
Wait, did you see it happen? I'm not buying it.
What's going on?
We didn't see it happen.
I just don't think they're ready to hear about it.
Bro, who the hell is this guy? He's wearing white shoes. Hey, he made it out. Let's go. And he brought back food. Well, I bet you got a story to tell.
So that thing, the monster, whatever, she said it was headed right towards you. Did you see anything? Get any kind of look at it?
No.
Now, why would...
The walkabouts we arrange here are not just some stroll through the park. It's trekking across vast stretches of...
I booked this tour a month ago. You've already got my money. Now, I demand a place on that bus.
You misrepresented yourself.
I never lied.
By omission, Mr. Locke. You neglected to tell us about your condition.
My condition is not an issue. I've lived with it for 4 years. It's never kept me from doing anything.
Well, unfortunately, it is an issue for our insurance company.
Hey, don't you walk away from me.
What? What?
This is destiny. This is destiny. This is my destiny. I'm supposed to do this, damn it! Don't tell me what I can't do! Don't tell me what I can't.
That was the miracle? After the plane crash, he woke up with the use of his legs? What is going on? Oh my god. That's why he's always looking at his foot. What the? Wow. So it's his wheelchair. I was wondering where they got that. This is crazy. Oh my god. Man, oh man. I need like a whiteboard or something just to draw up all of the theories and concepts and questions I have, because this feels like it's going to get so deep and I don't even know if I'm prepared for it. I guess I'll just kind of ramble off the things that I can remember. Very interesting story about John Locke. He was unable to use his legs prior to the trip. And then when the plane crashed, he woke up with the ability to use his legs. A lot of questions there. One, is this island a supernatural island? It is starting to feel very much like a supernatural island. I don't know if he regained the use of his legs because of the island, or perhaps he couldn't use his... We don't know why he couldn't use his legs. We don't know if there was an injury, if there was an accident, if it was mental. I think we're gonna need a little bit more backstory on that, because it's like, could the plane crash have reset his body in some sort of way to allow his legs to be used? So those are the only two ways that I can think that he can walk now. One, this is a supernatural island and supernatural effects have been placed onto this man, or two, the plane crash reset him either mentally or physically in some form or fashion. So that's the storyline we're definitely gonna be needing more info on. We got a strange man in a suit who is standing on the island. He's wearing white shoes. That's very odd to me. Even more than him wearing the suit for some reason. We don't know if anyone other than Jack can see him yet. My mind immediately goes to, if you've played Red Dead Redemption, either the first one or the second one, there's like a stranger that you can talk to. And he's a strange man in a suit and a top hat, and he is, for all intents and purposes, a metaphor of death. And I don't know if that's what this guy is representing. Is he like death watching over everyone? And with Jack being the doctor, is he, he technically is like the guy who has all these people's lives in his hands, and so is that the only reason why he can see death? Is he like keeping them away from them? I gotta feel like he's more metaphorical than literal. Just the fact that he's in a suit and white shoes on an island. And I don't think anybody but Jack saw him. So that's one thing we gotta keep an eye on. Kate continues to be, I would dare say, untrustworthy. We got a couple lies. I mean, like, she's not gonna be truthful about, where she comes from. I think she lied about being vegetarian, because we definitely saw her eat eggs and bacon earlier on. That could have just been because she was hungry and hadn't eaten in a while. But I don't know. She has a tendency to lie, and so I don't know. Again, we can't fully trust the things that she says. Trying to think what else happened. I am curious about the two Korean people. I'm not sure if they're a couple or if they're family members. The dude said he loved her. I don't know in what way he loves her, but we've spent so little time on them, and I just feel like they can't be insignificant. What were they doing in Australia? They don't speak any English at all. So like a flight from Australia to LA. I don't quite know what they could have been doing. Man, we just have a lot of characters, and I have to say, I know like there's no way that this show is gonna go on without people dying, but please, for the love of God, let Claire have a strong and healthy baby, and let her get off the island. If nothing else, that is all I want from this show. I do not want to see Claire die. If Claire doesn't die, then the show is a success in my mind. Yeah, a lot of intrigue, a lot of questions, not really many answers. But I like this episode. I like both of these episodes. It was very good, and I'm digging it. That's going to do it for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed, please consider giving a like and a subscribe. You can hit the bell icon, that way you get notified every time I release these. But yeah, remember to drink some water, and if no one's told you today, just know that I love you. Peace out, everybody.